Hi, a very good afternoon to all of you. This is Hartaj from Bharat Academy और मैं आपके सामने CDS English की आंसर की लेके आया हूँ. Time is around 1 o'clock. We've solved the answer key and by the time we'll soon be now starting with your second paper, that is GK, and same for this mathematics. So without wasting much time, I'd like to just go to the questions which are there, and I'd like to go through different sections slowly, step by step. So when I start with the first one, it is related to carefully underlined word class belongs to the same. That is basically he's talking about various parts of speech. The first one would be alpha. The second one would be bravo. The third one would be bravo again. Fourth is Charlie. The fifth would be delta phi. Now, if I move ahead, sixth would be alpha. Seventh would be bravo. Eighth would be bravo. Ninth would be alpha, and 10th would be bravo. Moving ahead, the comprehensions. The 11th one, the first answer is alpha. Second would be delta. Third would be alpha. Fourth would be bravo. And fifth would be alpha. Now we come to the passage number 2. Let's start with the first question. The first question, the answer is delta. 17th alpha. The second one would be 18th. According to the author, what makes historians come to a conflicting conclusion alpha? And for 19th have not done. 20th, the answer would be Charlie for the same. Let's move ahead to the next one that is related to synonyms. Ncaacademy refers to bravo. Pernicious is harmful. 22 alpha. Verbose is exaggeration of something. 24th resonant is soft. 25th doltish would be imbecile behavior. Now we move on to the next one is related to words which have meanings given, which are correct or not. The first one, anarchism. Anarchism is lack of government or authority or chaos. So both are correct. Pristine is original condition. Alpha is correct. Enormity is huge. Something that's really big. Serious, grave. So it's both are correct. Quotidian, it would be delta. Nothing is correct. That is what we say. Immolation is both are correct. To set yourself on fire or something else on fire. Minimize is to reduce. Alpha is there but not reducing expenses. Defi is to worship someone, so it's bravo. Rankata is basically someone who's capable of telling stories in interesting manner, or basically someone who tells anecdotes. That's what we refer to. Masculate is to make something weaker, but that would be delta here. Perturbation would be Charlie. Both of the answers are correct. Now we come to this. In spite and despite, the answer is bravo. We do not use in spite of it, so only despite is correct. Imminent is something that's automatically given. So first option is also correct. Eminent personality is somebody who is very well known. If you would have gone through our YouTube videos or Instagram videos, we posted these words related to it. Among, admits, both are correct. Will and shall. Now this is where the problem comes. Shall is generally used for the first person, not for the third person here. So alpha only comes out correct and the second option comes out wrong. Whereas and nevertheless, both are correct. Now let's come to prepositions. First one, bravo. Second one, alpha. Third one, Charlie. Fourth, Charlie. Fifth, bravo. Sixth is Charlie. Seventh is Charlie. Eighth is alpha. Ninth is Charlie. 10th would be bravo. Let's move to spotting errors. The first one would be bravo, second one would be Charlie, third one would be bravo, fourth one is delta, fifth one is bravo, sixth one is alpha, seventh one would be Charlie, eighth is bravo, ninth is bravo. When I break out in heights, 60th would be Charlie. Now we come to something new which was added up, but this is simple game and arena. The first one is alpha, the second one is the sound produced, Charlie. Third one is animal and grouping, flock, colony. So this would be 63rd would be bravo. Then there's grouping and object. 64th would be delta. Fifth is related to words. How do we use it? 65th would be delta. Moving on, this was something which do we use, which is best possible. 66th, he was adamant about refusing. This would be Charlie. 67th would be alpha. He undertook the difficult task. Now, in this case, this would be Charlie, contribute. This would be contribute, 68, the answer would be delta. This would be the answer. 69th is alpha, because here what's the difference between but and though? But refers to complete end, whereas there's a partial end in case of this answer. 70th is alpha. Let's move ahead. The most appropriate word happening की जगह आपका occurring आ जाएगा, bravo हो जाएगा. Circumnavigated is the only answer. Circumnavigated actually means traveling across a body or around a body. So it's Charlie. 73rd is delta. 74th is alpha. 75th would be disinterested, because uninterested means he's not wanting to listen to what people have to say. Disinterested refers to somebody who is unbashful. Now, passive voice, this was a simple one. Active passive voice, 76th is delta, 77th alpha, 78th is Charlie, 79th is Charlie, and 80th would be bravo. Let's move ahead to PQRS. The first one is alpha, the second one is Charlie, the third one is alpha, fourth one is bravo, fifth one is bravo, sixth one is alpha, seventh one is Charlie, eighth one is Charlie, ninth is alpha, 10th is bravo. I hope you've got this. Let's move to S1, S6. The first one we have Charlie, the second one we have bravo. 96th, think so the page is missing. 96 would be delta. The seventh one would be bravo. Eighth one would be bravo. Ninth one again bravo. And 10th one would be bravo again. Let's move ahead with the next one. 101. It's related to opposite, or I think so this is related to antonyms. The first one is Charlie, the second one is delta. Mutinous, opposite. Belligerent is quarrelsome, opposite of it will become amiable. Effusive is somebody who is very vocal about something. Opposite will become reticent. Iniquitous would be opposite is virtuous. This would be the answer. Now, working in daily life contributes. It's alpha. Seventh would be alpha, opulent lifestyle, because you're talking about he has several sports cars and has a really opulent lifestyle. These medicines, which bravo, 109th would be Charlie. She suffered excruciating pain, 110th is bravo. 111th is country's politics is complex. 112th job advertisement stipulates that the applicant must have Charlie. Should be shall have. This is in English. 113 is expected. 114 Charlie. 115 would be alpha. This is idiom phrases. A watch pot never boils. It refers to desperate anticipation. Makes time during just wasting your time, or just waiting at anticipating for something that is to continue, dragging the time on. That's not clear. Look to your laurels is basically to make an extra effort to make sure that you're again staying at the top position. Playing devil's advocate is what we refer to, basically to defend the other side and to get better opinions from the other opposing side. That would be delta. To be in the same boat, to be in the same unpleasant situation. To drift the winds would be to waste time in dealing with enemies and problems that do not exist. I hope we've done this. The paper, I would say, would be easy to moderate. So accordingly, we can just figure out the cutoffs with the second paper and third paper which we get. We'll be also describing the cutoffs to you. If you have any doubts related to it, because we tried to do it as early as possible, any doubts you have, any problems you have related to this paper, you can always contact us, and I'll be more than happy to help you with that. Wishing you all the best for your other paper.